So hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we are going to see the fourth problem of weekly contest 311. So I will quickly go through the problem statement and then we'll see how to approach this problem. So we have given an array words of size n and it will be consist of some non-empty strings. And we define the score of the string words as the number of strings words I such that the word is prefix of word I. So suppose we have given this words array and if you calculate the score of string AB, you will get it as 2 because for the string AB it is occurring as the prefix of both the string AB and ABC. Okay, now we have to do the same task for every other string in the words array. And in the end we have to return an array answer that will have the size n where the answer I is sum of scores of every non-empty prefix of word I. So that the question is clear to you. So if you see for the example one, we have the words array like this. And suppose let's take the example for this string that is ABC. So it will have three prefixes that is A, AB and ABC. If you calculate the occurrence of the string A as a prefix, so you will get it as equal to 2 because first it is occurring in the string ABC and then it is again occurring in the string AB. So that's why the score of this string A is 2, and similarly for the string AB it is again occurring in the string ABC and AB, and this string ABC is present only once in this words array, so that's why the score is equal to 1. So if you combine the score of every string, every prefix string for the this given string ABC, you will get it as equal to 5. So that's what the question is asking, and we have to repeat this process for every other string, and we just have to calculate the score and then just return it. So by going through the example, you might get the intuition like how we can solve the problem. So this problem can be easily solved by using a hash map. So what you can do is you can break the strings in number of prefixes of length 1, length 2 or length 3, and you just calculate these prefixes in the hash map as the key, and in the value you can just calculate the count, that is how many times this prefix is occurring. So uh, so this will be like a very trivial solution, but the catch here is in the time complexity. So if you are going to implement this solution, you can see that for the we have given the constraint of words length as it can reach to up to 1000, and every other word can be also equal to 1000. So if we are going to implement the hash map solution, then it will basically equal to O of n cube, and that will be not feasible to pass all the test cases. So you need to think something optimized. So that's why we will use other data structure, that is try, to solve this problem. So how will we going to solve this problem using try? Let's see in the whiteboard. So I have taken the same example one as words, and what we'll be doing is we basically creating a try for every words in the for every string in the words array, and we will insert all the strings in our try, and then we will see like what we are going to do. So suppose we have given the root of the try, and we first inserted our first string that is ABC. So in the try we will maintain two things, that is first the character that is occurring, and the other thing will be the count of the this character. So suppose the first the character A is coming, it will have the count equal to 1, and the second character will be B. So it will move toward downwards, and it will again store count as 1 because the character B is occurring first time, so it has count 1. And similarly, the thing will be same for the character C. It will have count 1. And once the word ABC is inserted into the trie, we then move to the next word, that is AB. So if you are going to insert the string AB, uh, it will first go to the root, then it will see that, oh, the character A is already present. So it will just increment the count of character A. And then the next character will be B, then it will move downward and it sees that, okay, the B is already occurred, so it will increase its count. So the count of B is also increased, and since the word length is 2 here only, so this will be the end for the this word. Now the two words are successfully inserted, and if you see, the process will be same for every other string in the words. We just have to insert it. So once all these words are inserted, uh, the trie will be look like something like this. That is ABC, and it will have the count, corresponding count of every character, and that's it. So now we have to calculate the score of this string ABC. So what we can do is, we can just traverse for this string ABC. If you traverse in the trie for this string ABC, so if you search in the trie, you can see that we have the word present, that is ABC. So what we can do is we can make a temporary variable result that will do the summation of the count of every character. So suppose once we have reached to the character A, it has count 2, so our result will be incremented by 2. Then we move to the word B, it is again has count 2, then again result will be incremented by 2, so now the result will be equal to 4. And once we move to the last character, that is C, it is get incremented by 1, so our result will be 5. So that's why the score of string ABC will be equal to 5. And if you calculate the score for the string AB, we will take the count of first two characters, that is A and B, so it will be equal to 4. Similarly, the count of BC will be equal to 3. You just have to do the summation of the count of the character. And for the character B, you can see that the count will be equal to only 2. So this is how we are going to solve this problem. That is, we will use the trie. We will first insert every string from the words array, then we will search every string again from the words array and do the summation of the count of the respective characters, and then just put it back in our answer. So let's move to the code editor to implement this solution. So here we are in our code editor. So to implement try, first we have to make a class try node. So in this class we will declare publicly two things, that is count, and we will make a hash map where the key will be a character and the value will be equal to a try node. Basically, we if you see in the whiteboard, here the character is linking the try node, so that's why we are making the hash map. So we will make a unordered map of character and try node. And also we can make a new variable of bool type that will signify when the current string is ended. So we can make a bool variable and equal to false. So these three things I think we can store in a try node. I think that will be sufficient. So let's try to make the root of this try node. So in the class solution, we will declare it is in private. So we will write private try node star root. So this will be the pointer root for our try node. And now we come here in the function, and here we will initialize our root. So our root will be equal to the new try node. We just have to insert every string in the try. So for that to write, we just have to insert. So we will make a insert to the insertion task. It will be a void and it will be taking a string variable w, And in this insert function, we will create a temporary trie node temp that will be initially equal to root because we have to insert a word, and we will then just iterate in this string word and append every character in our trie. We will first see if this character is already present in our trie node or not. If it is not present, then we will uh, make a new trie node. So for that we will write temp, and it will access this hash map here, and it will store the character corresponding to the trie node. So once we have the node, we will just increase the temp count equal to 1. Okay. And once we have incremented the count, then we have to move to the next character. So for that we will write, this is how the insertion in our trie will take place. And once you have come out this for loop, we have to make the end variable equal to 2. That will signifies, okay, the word is completed, so we will write. Also, one thing we have to do is we have to increment the count equal to 1 again here in after the for loop is ended. Why? Because uh, when this and become equal to true, that means that we are present at our last character. But in this for loop, the loop is running for the up to second last character only. So here we have to increment the count of the last character also. Now once we have inserted string of words in our trie, we just have to search every string. For that we will write or auto ampersand x in words, and we will write a search function that will do the searching task. And once this completed, we just have to return our answer. Okay, first we have to declare what our answer will be. So we will write, so it will be of vector of int. Here we will write vector int answer. Okay, now it's done. Now let's try to implement this search function. So our search function will be of void type. So we will write void search, and it will be accepting a string as an argument. So let's type string s, and same thing we will do in this also, like we have what we are doing in the insertion. So we will make a temporary trie node temp that will be pointing to the root, and we'll do the same task here. We'll just try to copy for auto ampersand x in string s. Okay. Okay, now since this node will be uh, always present, this x in the trie node, so we can remove this statement, and here we can, create a temporary variable rest that will be initially equal to 0, and what will be storing, so it will be basically storing the summation of count of every character. So we just have to do result plus equal to temp count, and then temp equal to, we will move to the next triangle. So this is all what we will do in this for loop, and once we have done this, we just have to push the result in our answer. Let's try to run the code and see if we get any. So here the answer is displaying a little different. So So in this for loop, we are incrementing the result, doing the summation, and then we are moving to the next node. So I think first we have to do this because initially the temp is pointing to the root, and since we have to calculate the count of character, so we first have to basically move to that character. So how we'll move to that character, that is x, so we will write first temp equal to temp of px, and then I think we have to do the summation. to run it again. So okay, now we got the right answer. So let's try to submit it. So it's checking and now it's accepted. So this is one of the way to solve this problem. So I hope that this problem is clear to everyone. So talking about the time complexity. So this I based approach is basically O of m into n, where m will be basically equal to the length of the word array and n will be equal to the length of every string. So if you see that here, it will be basically O of n square solution. And space complexity, as you know, we are inserting every string in the trie, so it will take the O of n space. So I hope that this problem is clear to you. So let's meet in the new video with a different problem. Till then, happy leet coding.